The Indigo League is an interesting league. Being the first league, it had a lot to prove and a lot to establish. In some aspects, it did that well. It created the format for having 3-on-3 matches until the semifinals, where it would turn into 6v6. It created the format of Ash facing off against his rivals in the league, although in this case it wasn't his main rival. And it started the tradition of Ash losing to BS. However, the battles themselves are interesting to say the least. Some are good, some are bad, and some are so short, I don't even know if they count. However, for this video, I decided they do. So, for this video, I will be ranking all of the trainer battles from the Indigo League. And that includes both Ash, non-Ash, full battles, and non-full battles. With that being said, let's rank the Indigo League battles. At the bottom of this list is Ash versus a red trainer. Yep. He doesn't even have a name, he's just referred to as Red Trainer. I completely forgot this match existed, however, why wouldn't I? We jump into this battle at the very end, which by the way makes no sense because when we come in, we see Ash lose a Pokemon, which usually means Ash's Pokemon got knocked out, but then the Red Trainer already has a second Pokemon knocked out, so what happened? Did Ash's Pokemon KO itself? Whatever. This battle here is pretty short. Nidorino vs Squirtle. Squirtle easily defeats it with Water Gun and Skull Bash. And that's it. Nothing really interesting or fun happens. It's just a filler battle. Ritchie vs Atsuna. This is the final match of the league that we actually see, and this is another short one. It's a one-on-one all the way from a full 6-on-6 battle where Ash's rival Ritchie is facing a similarly skilled trainer in Atsuna. She brings out her Ivysaur, Ritchie brings out his Pikachu, and this is how I know that Ash would have destroyed Ritchie if they would have had a fair match. Ritchie gets manhandled here by this Ivysaur. He tries to use Thunder Shock with his Pikachu, but misses before getting destroyed by a Solar Beam. A ridiculously short battle, but at least it's a battle against one of the top trainers. Gary vs Melissa. Another very short but shocking battle. Gary at this point in the story is built up to be Ash's main rival. Remember, Ritchie isn't even in the picture yet. Everyone expects Ash and Gary to meet up some point in this tournament. Instead, Gary loses earlier than Ash and is completely eliminated from the tournament, completely changing what we think is going to happen in this tournament. In terms of the battle itself, Gary's Nidoking is going up against Melissa's Golem, and Gary gets defeated by a Seismic Toss, placing him in the top 32. Again, this is a pretty nothing battle because it's really short. However, this is definitely one of the most memorable battles just because of how shocking the ending is. Ash vs Pete Pebbleman. Ash's third battle in the league is a memorable one, but another short one. You'll see a pattern in these Indigo League matches. Regardless, this match is memorable because of one Pokemon, Arcanine. After KOing a Cloyster by just bludgeoning it for a while, which is like sheesh, Pebbleman brings out his Arcanine on an ice field, and while that might feel dumb, and at the end we find out that it is, he does prove a little bit otherwise by KOing Ash's indestructible Kingler with a single Dragon Rage. The finals between Pikachu and Arcanine here is great. The battle feels like it has a lot of strategy, even though it's only one main strategy. Ash uses agility to get around Arcanine, only for Pete to melt away the battlefield with Fire Blast. However, water conducts electricity, so one Thunderbolt from Pikachu KOs Arcanine in a single hit. This is a good one. Not a full match, but at least one that used strategy, and the ice field is a unique place, so it's pretty memorable because of that. Ash vs Ritchie. This battle is pretty bad in terms of its presentation, however, the meaning behind the battle is quite good. I actually already did an entire video on this battle and why this is probably Ash's most important battle in the entire series, where I reviewed the battle and then gave my thoughts on it. Anything else I say here is just going to be repeating that, so if you want a more comprehensive talk on this battle specifically, you can click the link in the description or in the iCard. Overall though, even with all of its flaws, I do think it's the third best battle in the entire Indigo League. One that's infuriating for sure, but worth remembering just because of both the rivalry and the lesson that Ash learns from this match. He learns to be a better trainer, he learns not to be a sore loser, he becomes a better person from this battle. This is an important one, so this definitely belongs in the top 3. Ash vs Mandy. This is a really fun battle. If you don't remember this battle, one word should remind you. Kingler. Yep, this is the battle where Ash uses Krabby for the first time, and its first battle also happens to be Ash's first ever league battle. I wonder if they planned that, or was that just a coincidence? Regardless, this is a really impressive battle because Ash 3-0s Mindy in a very dominant way. He sweeps Mindy's Executor, Seadra, and Golbat. However, while this battle is good fun to watch, it isn't perfect. Really, none of the Indigo League battles are, but there's just a lot of randomness to this battle, specifically in how many different moves it knows. Ash's Krabby in this one battle knows Harden, Vice Grip, Leer, and Stomp, and then when it evolves, it knows Water Gun, Bubble, Crab Hammer, and Hyper Beam. That's just unbelievable, come on. Even with all that though, this is a fun battle, and it's really memorable, and helps set up Ash as a trainer when it comes to how leagues are going to go in the future. And the number 1 battle is Ash vs Jeanette Fisher. This is by far the best battle in the Indigo League. This one shows off both Ash and Jeanette in a fantastic way. Ash's Bulbasaur gets a lot of shine here, attacking with power and defending like crazy. This battle also has great animation, which is something you can't say about all of the Indigo League battles. And of course, no one can forget about Jeanette's Bellsprout. Let's go one by one. Bulbasaur's battle with Beedrill is great. It dodges and dodges until it's able to hit a Leech Seed to Beedrill before KOing a Tackle. Its battle with Scyther is a bit more tough, as Scyther's coming at it with slashes and quick attack, but Bulbasaur somehow managing to dodge all of it. However, in turn, while dodging, Bulbasaur is also trying to use Vine Whip. An awesome back and forth is happening here, but the ending is pretty terrible. I forgot how bad the ending for the Scyther bit is. So Ash's Bulbasaur is getting pummeled with a combination of quick attacks and double teams. So how is Ash going to deal with it? Use Vine Whip like he was earlier, except this time hit all 3 of the double teams. Well, obviously, what were you doing the other times? Whatever though, the best part of the battle is yet to come. Jeanette gets down to her last Pokemon, and it's a goofy looking Bellsprout. This should be an easy win for Ash, right? Wrong. Ultra Instinct, dodge everything, smack him with your branch. Bellsprout is unstoppable. And the only thing that can stop it? An immovable object. Ash brings out his Muck, who again at that point hadn't had a single match in this series, and smothers it to KOing it. Brilliant. Just brilliant. This is an awesome battle. The animation's fantastic, the choreography is fantastic, and even the story behind don't underestimate Pokemon that look weak is great. And that's why this is the best battle in the Indigo League. Did I get something wrong? Do you disagree with my list? Let me know in the comment section down below. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at PdGaming, and that's it. I hope y'all have a good one. Peace.